Welcome to my bedroom. I am currently sitting on a bouncy ball while I wait for some people to get on. Today, I'm going to go through my birth supplies box and show you what I have in it. And yeah, because you guys requested that I share what all I got. Hi. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Okay, so let's get started. I basically, oops, my ball hit the camera. Stay there. I basically got a, just some storage container to hold all my stuff in. That way I have everything in one place. Okay, so the first thing that fell out is a flashlight. I actually have no idea what this is for, if I'm going to be honest. The midwives requested that I have a flashlight with fresh batteries in it and that it be bright. So I found this while decluttering and organizing. Didn't need to buy one. And then I have 3 cotton hats, newborn hats. I assume to keep the baby warm once she's here. And then a few diapers. I like the Rascal and Friends brand because it's toxic free. And then I've got a large bowl and a smaller bowl. And again, I don't know what these are for. Maybe this is for my placenta, maybe like, I don't really know. I don't know what these bowls are for, but I will actually share that information once I know later on, because I've never given birth before, so I've got all the supplies they asked me to gather. I don't know what they're for necessarily. And then, well, these ones I do know what they're for. So these are 6 receiving blankets, and receiving blankets are just basically flannel, what's it called? Flannel fabric. And they're about this size. Flannel basically means it's soft material. And they're about this big. And so this is where baby will go once she gets here. They'll basically use this immediately after baby gets here. So you've got 4 to 6 of those. It's like those hospital blankets, but cuter, because I'm giving birth at home, so I get to choose instead of using those ugly hospital blankets. So I've got 6 of those, and then I've got, let's see, 4 washcloths, and that is to probably help clean up any blood or amniotic fluid or any other bodily fluids that might spill out of my body while giving birth. And those are, I just picked out my microfiber cloths. Then I've got 2 boxes of maternity pads, and these are from Natricare. They're toxic free. I trust this brand, and I ordered them on Amazon, so if you want, I can link them later on in my stories or whatever. I don't know, I just basically picked out, they don't even have a size. They just say maternity pads and then the number 10 with a little blood drop picture on it. It says it's plastic free, chlorine free, perfume free, biodegradable, extra soft, uses natural materials. So yeah, it's really important that you don't put toxic stuff down there. So that's why I picked these, and I've got 2 of them, so a total of, oh, 10 must be how many are in here. So 20 pads. Then, so luckily I already had these, so I didn't have to buy them. I had these, what's it called? Puppy pads, puppy training pads from when Sushi was a puppy, and I just never got rid of them. And she didn't really need them. I just potty trained her so quickly. I never had to, I think I used like 3 of them, so I didn't have to buy any new puppy pads. And we're gonna use these to cover the floor with, in addition to a tarp, which I'll show you in a second. So to catch any like blood or water or whatever spills out. I'm gonna be giving birth in a pool, like a birthing pool. Obviously, like in active labor, while Brandon is setting up the pool, I can take a bath or a hot shower if I want to. Again, I'm giving birth in home, so everything is very flexible. Like, you know, the hospital has like restrictions on like what things you can do. So the birthing pool we'll use when I'm probably in during active labor. Hi. And then paper towels in case we have messes that we need to pick up as well. So a lot of those were to clean up messes. 2 bottles of hydrogen peroxide, because this is what will get blood out. In case blood gets on anything, then these things will help get the blood out. They're 2 brand new unopened bottles. Then I've got 2 brown paper bags. I just saved them from Whole Foods. 2 brown paper bags with handles on them. I assume that's for like trash. I don't really know, honestly. So we went to Target and we had a Target gift card. So instead of like, we couldn't find an actual tarp. So instead of buying an actual tarp, we just got these 2 really cheap, ginormous plastic shower liners. So we'll use one to cover my beautiful white rug with, because we do not want to get blood on that. And then one will be used for the couch as well. And these were really, really cheap. I think they were like $2 each or something like that. Then I've got an electric heating pad. I actually had to order this because I didn't have any heating pads. And then later I found out I could have just used a microwavable heating pad, but that's fine. So I assume this is going to be used for like, I don't know, back pain, maybe for my contractions, I don't know. And then 2 large trash bags. So yeah, I have 2 large trash bags. So I have no idea what the paper bags are for, the brown paper bags. Again, like once I find out in detail what all of these are for after giving birth, I'll do a recap video and share with you guys about that, because I know a lot of you are interested in like the details of like giving birth at home. Pretty exciting. And then I have this Haka breast pump thing. Basically, if you don't know, it's not, obviously it's not an electric breast pump. It's just, it suctions onto your boob while you're breastfeeding, so it catches any leakage, and so that way you're not wasting any milk. It's pretty cool. So I have that. And then I've got nipple cream from Mother Love, and I will link that in my stories as well. I'll try to link as many of these things as possible on my stories and then put it in my links highlight. But I chose this one because, again, it's like organic, it's toxic free, and we're all about using products that do not have chemicals in this home. So that's that. And then just in case, this was not on the birth supplies list that the midwives gave me, but just in case, I added in this mom balm that I've been using for a while actually. I use it on my tummy. I use it for rashes. I use it for like extra dry skin. So just in case, it's pretty soothing, so I'll use this if I need it. And then they requested that I put in Clorox wipes, but again, I don't like chemicals, so I don't use things like bleach and Clorox or whatever. And so I'm just going to use this toxic-free cleaner that I put in this tiny little bottle so that it would fit in here, and then I can continue using my regular sized bottle of cleaning solution, because I doubt we're going to need more than this amount. And then I've got some toxic-free baby wipes and 4 raggedy towels. These are my raggedy towels. I use them for everything besides my body. So these will be good to use to clean up any extra water probably that falls out. And then I'm actually going to add in a few more towels as well as a towel for my body, or a couple towels for my body, and maybe my husband and the midwives and the doula in case they get wet from the pool. I'll have some more towels to add into here. And then I've got this drinking water hose. It's basically an RV hose, and that is to put water into the pool, into the birthing tub, and we are going to hook it up to our water heater, which is in the laundry room through the kitchen. So I got a 50-foot water hose. It will hook up directly to the water heater. That way we can have hot water in the birthing tub. And then obviously, like, if, not gonna be boiling in the water, so we'll make sure that the temperature is good. And that's about it. Oh, the other thing is I am borrowing some Christmas lights from my parents, so that I can like create this like low dim light, like very peaceful type of atmosphere, so that it's not like all these bright lights everywhere while I'm giving birth. And so my husband will hang those up. I don't know when he's going to hang them up, but that's his problem. If he doesn't hang them up before I go into labor, that's his problem. I guess it could also be my problem, because then he might not be able to pay attention to me. But it's fine. It'll be fine. I'll remind him today to hang up the Christmas lights. And that's about it. If you didn't see my stories, I put a mattress protector on the bed in case my water breaks while I'm laying in bed, and amniotic fluid can be pretty tough to get out, so that's why we have the mattress cover. And then we put on some sheets that we don't really care about, like very super cheap sheets that we've had. That way if we cannot get the amniotic fluid out of the sheets, then we can just throw them away. And yep, I think that's about it. We are stocked up on Epsom salts. If you missed out, that sucks for you, but I posted a Prime Day deal on these. It was like a pound or a gallon or something of Epsom salts for like 20 bucks. Even then, even without the sale, I think it's pretty cheap anyways. I just got pure Epsom salts, so that'll be good for when I'm in inactive labor. I can relax in the Epsom salts. It'll help with the muscle cramping and the contraction pain, and relax me and things of that nature, so we're good on that. And then probably the only other stuff I really need to prepare is like a little box of snacks and stuff for while I'm in labor. But I think the biggest thing that I'm going to need is like a bunch of bone broth, and then some thermos cups. That way, if I'm not feeling like I want to eat something, but I'm gonna need the energy to continue giving, being in labor, I'm gonna need sustenance, then I can just easily drink some bone broth. And if I do want to eat something solid, then I'll have some like little snackies. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we need to give labor. Birth. We don't even really need all of this stuff, right? But they're helpful. They make things a little more convenient. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to give birth at home. A lot of people are pretty surprised that I'm doing this. But, just after doing a lot of reading and research and looking at the facts, looking at the evidence, and not just that, not just like health-wise or anything like that, it's also like comfort-wise, It just seems like something that would be more comfortable, because I don't really like hospitals, to be honest. I've never liked hospitals. They're just like, they seem like cold and dark and like unloving to me, and I really enjoyed my experience with the midwives during this pregnancy. I didn't hire them as early on as I wanted to. I was having trouble finding midwives at first, and my first trimester I was so sick I couldn't do anything. So definitely next pregnancy we'll have the midwives way early on, and that will be awesome. They're just so loving and caring and compassionate, and they take their time, whereas in the hospital, I just feel like it's like in and out, right? It's like, okay, next, who's next, waiting in line, you're in the waiting room. It just feels like I'm another patient at the hospital, and that, hi Sarah, and that, yeah, it feels really robotic to me when I was going to the OBGYN for my checkup appointments. It was like, okay, next person, and the doctor only spent really like 5 minutes with me, if that. After the first 2 appointments, it was just like, okay, do you have any questions? No. Okay, bye, see you later. Like, that's it, right? And so it just felt like they were checking off another box, and that I wasn't actually a human being that they cared about. Whereas with the midwives, it feels like they actually care about me. There was an appointment where they spent 3 hours here with me, answering all of my questions, answering my husband's questions, even talking, like we talk about my plants, we talk about my dog, like my dog gets to be at my appointments. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying this like home experience so much. And that's another reason why I'm excited to give birth at home, because it'll be comfortable. Like my friends have told me who have given birth at the hospitals, like there are a lot of rules at the hospital, and I've looked it up. There are a lot of rules. Like they don't let you give birth in any other position other than your back, because they could be liable if like the baby drops on the floor or something. And I don't like authority. I don't like being told what to do. And so giving birth at home just seems right, because if I want to be on my birth ball, I can be on my birth ball. If I want to be on all fours, I can be on all fours. If I want to be in the bathtub or my birth pool or the shower or in my bed, then I can do that. And I'm allowed to eat while I'm in labor. Whereas at the hospital, they don't let you eat at a certain point. And yeah, I could go on and on and on about why I am choosing to give birth at home. And I'll probably just do a whole nother live about that, and then have notes so I'm not like jumping all over the place. But yeah, obviously it sounds like I'm out of breath, because I am. When I'm talking, I get out of breath at this stage. This Thursday I will be 40 weeks, so that's when Avery is supposed to be due. But obviously, like, it's not a guarantee that she'll be here on that exact date, right? We have no idea when she'll be here. And we're just patiently waiting for her. Very, very excited. I'm doing like my birth ball exercises, and like Brandon helps me do my stretches that the chiropractor teaches us to help kind of position her so that we can see her sooner than later. But if she decides to take her time, I am okay with that. I guess that just means I'll have more time to prepare the home for her, because not everything is perfect. I mean, we've gotten a lot done, but I mean, there's always something to work on, I feel like. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, or shoot me a DM. And again, I will post the links to these things in my stories, and then once it expires, it'll be in my links highlight on my bio. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope this was interesting or entertaining or educating to you, and I will see you later. Bye.